I was born with a rare genetic condition called hemihypertrophy. Hemihypertrophy means one side is bigger than the other. So quite literally, one side bigger than the other, bigger, smaller. Now, it comes in all different varieties, hemihypertrophy. Oh, that's a yuck one. Some people have it from the top of their head all the way down. So if that was me, when I'm looking at you, one eye will be bigger than the other, my nose will be bigger on one side, my tongue, everything is bigger on the other side. In my case, I don't have it like that, obviously. Mine is in my leg. So from the top of my leg all the way down is bigger, and my hip was also formed on a 45-degree angle. So wearing a dress, you probably can't really tell, but I can turn right around like that with my hip. You might be thinking, geez, that's a pretty big deal, like get your hip sorted. Trust me when I say the hip is the most minute part of my problems. So where it all started, Mum had me, and about 2 weeks after she had me, she was at home, she was bathing me, and she's like, oh, these legs don't look quite right. There's something's going on here. And then she had a look at my feet, and she's like, hang on, something's not going on right here. So she rang the hospital, the small town that I grew up in, and the doctor's response was, you're just an overprotective parent, come on in and we'll have a look, but there's nothing wrong. I've checked her out because, you know, doctors can never be wrong. Off she goes, and he had a look, and he goes, oh yeah, something's wrong. We have to do surgery, has to be surgery. And my mum's like, well, have you ever done this before? And his response was, no, but I can look it up in a book. So as you can imagine, that went down like a ton of bricks. The very next day, my uncle drove me and my mum, so at the time I think I was about 2 weeks old, down to the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. The story goes, we got there at about 6 o'clock in the morning, and someone finally saw us about 6 o'clock that night. And that was the beginning of what has been in and out of hospital pretty much my whole life. So for me, talking about this is to remind myself of how fortunate I am to be able to just stand here today, to chop strawberries, to do these things, because over the years, become a little bit complacent. So I'm going to talk about the things that I saw at the Children's Hospital, what other kids went through, what I went through, overall what it was like growing up as a kid that was in and out of hospital. So if that's something you're interested in, if you'd like to follow along my stories, happy to have you, or if that just sounds super boring, keep on scrolling. Well, you probably have by now anyway.